which are inert, Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, madam. So, at the root apex also, they have found some of the cells which are inert and also having more dense DNA and RNA, like the genetic, the chromatin material is very high in those cells has been observed. Even that is somewhat like crescent-like or hemispherical arrangement of the cells has been observed. So that is called quiescent center. So just like the meristem D8 the root apex has been observed by Claus, proposed this quiescent center theory. So he actually, by the radiocarbon, using how the DNA has been synthesized, so how much of DNA. So in that process, he just observed there is a group of cells has been observed just at the apex, below the between the root cap and the meristematic zone. So it is inert. If the meristematic cells, which are actually supposed to divide and elongate, if they get damaged, then these quiescent center cell become active and replace the damaged part of the meristematic tissue. So just like the arrangement, how we have observed the shoot apex, quiescent center is also going to help in the same way. So something like a reserve cells has been there to replace when it is required, or any damage happens to the epiphysis. Particularly, this is very important in the dicot plants, because we know that it is taproot system. Once the taproot initials has been damaged, it is going to be lost forever. But there is some kind of mechanism has been observed with the quiescent center cells. Even a slight damage, not completely, slight damage to the epiphysis of the root, because there is a quiescent center which is going to become active and can grow as a root system, like has been observed. So three things here you can observe in this part of unit. I told you meristem. What is meristem can be a short question, and the types of meristem and the classification of meristems can be an essay question. Then it is a shoot apex and the root apex. The theories related to explain the shoot apex of angiosperms, precisely angiosperms. Okay, then the root apex in general. So that is also you can study thoroughly, because either of the shoot apex or root apex, it's a compulsory question as an essay question. And whether either it can be quiescent center, meristem, or meristem D8 can be a short question. So be thorough with this unit. You are going to get definitely one essay question and one short question. Okay. Any doubts?
I think 90%.
Sure, definitely I'll send you a list of essay questions and short questions, important short and essay questions. I'll send you the list. If you have any, just I suggested in the offline classes many times, the content is so good in our study material. First thing, you need to study the introduction part and go through the content. And finally, something like how we are able to analyze what exactly been given as a material. So it is at the end, it is given a conclusion. So be thorough with that. So if you are able to understand and remember introduction and conclusion, that is more than enough. At least your examination preparation, that is more than enough. I am repeating. Be thorough with introduction, because always an introduction will give the overview the importance, what it contains, and what exactly it is. So introduction and conclusion, be thorough with that. Followed by that, as whatever the important questions I am just suggesting, you can be thorough with that. More importantly, my advice is, because it is a very extensive course 3 material, anatomy and gymnosperms and taxonomy together, really, yeah, summary, yes, summary, yes. Yeah. So introduction and summary, be thorough with that. That is more than enough. And here I am going to say, like, these are very good subjects, in fact, anatomy, gymnosperms, and taxonomy. So if just choose 2 subjects which you are comfortable with. So preparing all the 3 subjects is very difficult. So whichever is the subjects you are comfortable with, in your degree or in general also while reading, whichever is, so just make sure give the reading first, whichever is the topics you are comfortable. Then you will gain some confidence, and you feel like, yes, you can do it, right? Then you pick up the topics which are very important, but still need little more preparation. Then take up those. Whichever is the topics you feel very hard, don't pick up. You can leave them as choice wise, even though they are mentioned as important questions. So be thorough with the important ones, easy ones. Be thorough with, quickly finish it off, the reading of those questions, and then pick up the topics which are moderately easy to follow, because many of you are working and not in touch with the subject for a longer time. It's not easy to remember each and everything. That's why I'm suggesting introduction and summary. Then start with the topics which you are familiar and you are comfortable, and choose the 2 subjects. Either anatomy or taxonomy, or gymnosperms, whichever is. That will be better, instead of thinking to prepare all the 3 subjects, because it's a very vast subject. Each one is very vast.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, what is the difference between the shoot apex and the root apex? So in the shoot apex, we have to write only angiosperm.
Yeah, shoot apex, it is
and the,
little more detailed. It is given, no, because the shoot apex of gymnosperms are also been discussed in brief.
okay.
I am just asking you to prepare thoroughly about the shoot apex of the angiosperms.
Angiosperm, yeah, ma'am.
Different theories have been proposed.
Yeah. So and the root apex is only
It's
one we have
general,
to.
general. It's not been given in detail like gymnosperm root apex, like that. It's not given. So it is covered the single apical cell like root apex of Pteridophyta to everything, right?
Okay, ma'am.
It's a root apex means comes Pteridophyta, gymnosperms, angiosperms all together.
Okay,
But shoot apex only there is a little more difference is there, because gymnosperms differ from angiosperms.
Okay. And you will give important questions.
Pardon?
Important questions list you will be
I'll
sent.
send you the list. I'll send it.
I'll withdraw this.
And
I'll send you the
ma'am,
list in the group. I will WhatsApp the list in the group.
Okay, ma'am. And the anatomy is the more important, you said, no, ma'am?
Okay, ma'am.
It's up to you. That's what I'm telling you. Like, if you are very comfortable with anatomy, concentrate on that. And 2 subjects, because it comprises of 3. Gymnosperms, taxonomy, anatomy. So at least 2 you need to be thorough with.
Okay.
Because one advantage is in our question pattern, you can see the question pattern in the last page of our book. So 50% choice will be there. So if you complete or thorough at least 2 subjects, so you can get easily 70 to 80% marks. Not difficult to
Okay,
score
ma'am.
that much marks. Because choice is plenty. 50% choice in chart questions and 50% in essay questions.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Will you
Yes,
provide
please.
the note?
No, our study material itself is a note, Suma, because it is a compilation of so much of information being given in several books, reference books. It's
Okay,
a
ma'am.
brief information only as such. That's what I'm saying. The regular MSc course, anatomy is one paper, gymnosperms is one paper, and taxonomy is in one paper. Here it is all the three has been compiled. And the information while reading, just go through once. While reading, you underline the points which you felt like more important. That's how you can make your own assessment, and also you can reduce the information given in the book.
Thank
No
you,
need
ma'am.
of separate notes as such.
Okay.
While reading, you underline. So which points are important? Which points can be mentioned?
Hello, good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah, please.
Ma'am, I just want to ask you one question.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to long answer, that is 15 lines, and short answer, sorry, short answer is 15 lines and long answer is for 30 lines. So approximately how much pages it is expected, because some topics are quite big also, na? So that's why I am asking.
Yeah, okay, they have given just like a guidelines and they are the minimum. In fact, so think that 15 lines are minimum for a short question, and for the essay question, 30 lines will be minimum. Because even short question might be taking more than 30 lines, is it not?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't
Yes,
think
ma'am.
lines are so important. Here, the content, if you write the point wise of 15 points, 15 into 2, 30 lines, yes, it matters as an essay question. No need of elaborate description. If it is point wise, precise, that is sufficient. So that's why they are given that 30 lines minimum. So sometimes it can be more than 100, 2 or 3 pages information also will be there. If you are writing the information, so it's not like
Okay. Thank you.
15
Thank
lines.
you so much, ma'am.
Try to write in a point wise manner. That's why I am insisting again. Not the introduction. Try to understand what it is exactly. And then be thorough with the conclusion. So the conclusion almost covers, not in every unit, but if the content of that unit is very brief, so almost the important gist of that unit will be given in the summary. Even in the exam,
Okay, ma'am.
with the diagrams, if you are able to give the summary information, at least that is more than enough. Don't try to write so much of information point wise, and wherever the diagrams are required, your diagrams will do the better job than the write-up, because visible, right? So when you can draw the diagrams, it is visible. Examiner can easily assess, okay, the student knows something about the structure of the dicot stem or the flower. Okay, in the taxonomy, nothing diagrams are being made in our syllabus, because not detailed study of any family is there. But in anatomy and gymnosperms, you can draw diagrams wherever it is necessary. That helps you a lot. And here I'd like to, in the next session, I think next session will be enough for me to explain the recent trends in taxonomy. I'm going to discuss in the next session. Just go through once whenever you find time. The next class, I'm going to discuss about the recent trends in taxonomy. And hopefully, if I can use the system, I'll also show some diagrams, some pictures of anatomy as well. Whenever you have any doubt, you can call me during either in the evening, yes, or during the college hours, because college hours, I may not be able to attend your call, but in the evenings from 5 onwards, you can call me at any time. If you have any doubt, subject doubt, definitely I'm there to help you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Great.
Ma'am, one
Thank
more
you.
doubt, ma'am, please.
Yes.
Ma'am, in the Bentham and Hooker system, ma'am. So that was in a essay answer.
Yeah.
So we can in that many families are present, order and the family, ma'am. So we can leave some of the families, ma'am.
Actually, the flow chart, the Bentham-Hooker classification flow chart, if you are able to give, so
Okay.
at least the basic format. So how the dicards has been divided, like the polypetally, gamma petally, and monochlamydia, like the divisions,
Yeah.
and then the
Yeah.
divisions have been divided into series, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Characters of the series up to that point, if you can write the flow chart, and if you while you are discussing about the characters of that series, if you can give some names of some families, that is more than enough. You need not give the entire how many orders are there, how
Yeah,
many
yeah, that ma'am.
are there. No
Yeah.
need. No need of so
Okay.
much of it. If you are
Okay.
good enough, just read the information and note down how many orders are there in each series.
Okay,
Just give
ma'am.
that number. Don't bother
Okay,
about the
fine.
name. Give the number
Okay,
of
fine.
orders and families. Families as you like. If we can give some names, that sounds good. If we
Okay,
can give
ma'am.
some names, that will be better. Be thorough with Bentham classification for
Yeah,
sure.
ma'am. That in the offline class you said that this
Yes.
is the important
And
answer. So I
even
was
yeah, that is
revising
often
this
asked.
answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
See you in the next session.
Thank you,
everyone.
ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you and
So
goodbye,
much,
ma'am.
ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Have a nice day.
Thank you. Thank you. Wish you the same. Thank you.
అను చెప్పాలి కదా పేరు నంబర్ ఏదో కాలేజీలో ఏది పెరుగు తీసేసాం కాలేజీలో లెక్చరర్
మా దగ్గర క్లాస్ తీసుకుంటున్నాం రెగ్యులర్ ఇక్కడ పనిచేస్తే బిఆర్
ఎక్కడో రెగ్యులర్ పనిచేస్తే వీళ్ళకి క్లాస్ కింద అని ఇస్తారు స్టాఫ్ లెక్చరర్స్ అపాయింట్ చేసుకున్నారా మామూలుగా వీళ్ళని అపాయింట్ అంటే ఒక సెషన్ కింద
గెస్ట్ లెక్చర్స్ పొద్దున్న వచ్చిన గాజుల ప్రభాకర్ గెస్ట్ లెక్చర్ కలిసి వస్తారు ఇప్పుడు వస్తున్నాడని ఇద్దరు కలిసి 26 26కి వస్తున్నారు ఇక్కడికి అనేసి అంటే మళ్ళీ 22 అర్ధరాత్రి మనవి చేసాం మీరే ప్రింట్అవుట్ తీసిందా పంపించింది కదా దాంట్లో పాండ్రాకుర్లా దురంతో ఎక్స్ప్రెస్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు గో సికింద్రాబాద్ స్టేషన్ అండ్ గెట్ దెమ్ అబ్బా C4 కూడా ఉందట బాబోయ్. నేనైతే అసలు C4 లేకుండా ఫిజియాలజీ